Howdy, everybody. Chris here. Didn't do an update last week. I just didn't do one. NXT is only an hour long, so I can probably go through it pretty fast. Not 5-6, which was yesterday, but the week before that, which was 7 days, to the end of April. The first match was Isaiah Swerve Scott versus El Hijo del Fantasma. The big speculation going into this match is the weight, height, size advantage or disadvantage. Fantasma is pretty big, like weight-wise, but not very tall. Swerve's pretty tall and really small for his size. So, variations like that tend to lean towards one or the other, or harder to work with, or could be completely fine. In this case, it was pretty good. Pretty fast. Kind of predictable. I think Swerve got one, and... Oh, wait, no. If Swerve were to lose, he would go down 0-2, so it made it really predictable. A lot of these round-robin matches, if somebody's already lost a match, usually they don't lose the next match. After that, it becomes unpredictable because there's a couple of Battle of the victories yet. Nobody's won yet. Coming up, I'll talk about that later. Swerve rolled up Fantasma and beat him pretty fast. Damian Priest promo going into the pay-per-view was really entertaining. Not pay-per-view. Going into his pay-per-view-esque match against Keith Lee. Just talking about how he never pinned him and stuff, and what he's going to do. The Velveteen Dream versus Adam Cole promo was really cool. That was the third part of the match. Mia Yim versus Charlotte Flair. Big key to this match is because they both went to NXT together. Charlotte even mentioned saying, my first match was against Mia Yim, so I want to face her again. They have pretty good ring chemistry. Selling is just as important as landing a move. I don't know if I talked about that before. If you're picking someone up for a suplex, you can't deadlift them the whole way. They gotta swing their legs. That's the easiest way to portray what it means when I say 50-50 execution of what the move looks like, selling of the said move. A lot of people can get over based on the selling of stuff. There's a lot of really good sellers. There's a lot of not really good sellers. There's a lot of people that can straight up just deadlift people like Keith Lee. There's a lot of people that don't want to showboat for matches, but it's all part of the ring chemistry and the ring schematics of a match, feeling your opponent out, which takes time. Obviously, what we see on TV is not the first time any of these people have done a match together. We all should know this, but could be. I mean, I doubt it. You wouldn't want to get in trouble and have poor ring chemistry or get someone hurt. And knowing, the body chemistry of your opponent will help you not screw something up or time something correctly or time something incorrectly. Anyway. Charlotte needs to sell a little bit more than she has been. She basically made him tap out pretty fast. I get it. It's fine. Io Shirai comes out to help Mia Yim celebrating, her chance for the title, which then would have been next week for this week's NXT. The time is up. Apocalypse promo appears to be the last one. It was the last one because this week a couple of people debuted. I'll get into that. Alright, Tony Nese versus Drake Maverick. That was the Battle of the 0-1s that I was talking about. Drake is a perfect example of a really good seller and just a really good theatrics in the ring and emotional theatrics. He's really good at doing that. Okay. He apparently got hurt in that match off a bulldog to his right elbow. but Drake Maverick won. Other than him getting really mad at Tony Nese the entire time and saying like, "This is all you got," and getting him mad and getting him to win this match, and he's like, "I still got a chance. I still got a chance." I don't think he does anymore. I'm pretty sure that WWE let him go. So there's that. WWE let a lot of people go recently. Obviously, there's no crowd, so they're probably not doing well in ticket sales. Yeah, so I don't think he exists anymore. I don't know what they're doing with that round robin tournament for the Cruiserweight Championship because he's not part of it, but he had some really good promos before he left. So funny who you decide to keep and who you don't decide to keep. The final match of the evening was Damian Priest versus Keith Lee. There was a really awesome point in the match where Keith Lee tossed Priest literally out of the ring. There was just a lot of strength stuff. These guys know each other pretty well. They've wrestled a while. So yeah, not much to talk about. Keith Lee won. Before I recorded this, towards the weekend, there was apparently a leaked photo of Velveteen Dream, and it put his title match versus Adam Cole this week in jeopardy, but apparently there's no truth to the tale. Apparently, like, one of his photos leaked to an underage girl. They didn't take him out of the match show. He's fine. I was just about, when I read this, I was like, he just got back from an injury, and you guys know that I love Velveteen Dream, so felt for him. I don't think he's that stupid, if he is, but as of now, he's not. That's all I can speculate on that. Right, this week's 5-6, which was yesterday. Mauro Ronaldo's back. Johnny Gargano starts the episode, and Mauro Ronaldo puts the no in Johnny Gargano, which is really funny. He faces Dominic Dijakovic. The other announcer, I can't remember his name, but he's iconic for NXT stuff. Yeah, he said Johnny Gargano got kicked right to where the heart used to belong to him. These guys played possum the entire match. It was really funny. That's Gargano's new thing. He's a heel now, so he fakes injuries, then attacks people. It was a funny point in the match, and I don't think the announcers really understood what was going on, but Dijakovic acted like he was spraining his leg or ankle and lured Johnny in and basically attacked him when he came in. Yeah, I mean, his girlfriend came out, and I can't remember her name right now. Irrelevant. It's probably irrelevant, but helped him win the match by distracting. He exposed the turnbuckle. During the match, the referee was distracted. He flipped Dijakovic into the turnbuckle and pinned him. Doing his... I wrote down the finisher name, but it was a funny finisher. It's where he's on the apron and flips in and then DDTs you. So the debut of the Apocalypse video, finally the people graced the NXT universe with an entrance. Was carrying Cross and Scarlett. Okay. He's got a finisher called the Cross Jacket. Finished this match pretty fast. I don't even know who he was facing. He has a submission where you're basically laying down and he's kind of like choking you out, but it's like a straight jacket. It's a Doomsday. They called it the Doomsday Saito. But the Doomsday Saito is his. It's like a Snapdragon back suplex, but you land on your neck. He did that twice. The cross jacket submission is when they're laying on the ground and like imagine he's behind me, and it's kind of like it looked like a cross, and he just basically chokes you out. That match was 2 minutes. The next match, Io Shirai versus Charlotte Flair. Io Shirai had a really cool point where she countered Charlotte Flair's kick with like a Matrix style kick and like spidered and then flipped back up. And it was really cool. Match got taken out towards the end of it. via disqualification with a kendo stick. Charlotte Flair hit Io Shirai with a kendo stick. Rhea Ripley came back. I didn't know that she would be back already. I thought she was on continued hiatus. I think she's from Australia, so if you go to Australia, they don't really let you back within a certain amount of time. So I don't know what actually happened to her, but that's what I thought would have happened. There's a Finn Balor promo about whoever's attacked him, it won't be a push that you would get, it'll be a squash. He said like rules of wrestling, you find the guy, you push the guy, you get pushed. The whole start controversy. Cameron Grimes fought Denzel Desjardins. It's another upriser. I haven't seen him before. Match was really quick. Finished him off with his cave-in, which is basically a standing coup de grace, which is funny that Finn Balor would be the person to interfere in this. After Cameron Grimes finished the match, was calling out Finn Balor, not really, just saying all that stupid stuff. If Finn Balor was here, I'd slap him in the face. In the ring comes Finn Balor and says, all right, I'm here, slap me in the face. Doesn't do anything, does his cave-in, does his sling blade. Best sling blade in the business, by the way, is Finn Balor's, in my personal opinion. The closest second would be Seth Rollins. I've seen variations where they're okay, but yeah. The end of the pay-per-view, NXT episode. This should have been like a pay-per-view-esque match, but Velveteen Dream versus Adam Cole. Pretty predictable stuff. They did most of this stuff before. A lot of grappling outside of the ring. Adam Cole has his Ushigoroshi where he picks you up and suplexes you onto his knee. He does that a lot. The Undisputed Era comes out and tries to interfere, and Dexter Lumis crawls out of the ring, hilariously, creepily. I don't know if he's helping Velveteen Dream or not, but he propelled one of the wrestlers onto the referee, causing another distraction, which ultimately ends up being the last shot by Adam Cole, which is his pulling his knee pad down, going on the rope, and it's like a blind shining wizard. You don't get to see it, which I guess is a really cool name, the last shot. Speculation as to what they're going to do for pay-per-views. Hopefully they continue the Velveteen Dream and Adam Cole saga on a better scale. They don't have much to work with now. No one does, unfortunately, due to the circumstances. Just got to work with what they have. And with that, I bid you adieu. See you guys next week. Stay safe, wash your hands, be well.